We're going to take another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on four-star quarterback prospect Judd Anderson, who signed with Miami. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we do all that, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're talking about the 2024 recruiting class every single day this offseason, player by player. You need to know what your players look like before they hit the field. Here's his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a little bit, you will get there. He's a 3-star prospect listed by 24/7 Sports. I said he was a 4-star earlier. We'll get to that here in a bit, but they got him ranked as the 53rd best quarterback in the class, 46 in the composite, listed as 6'6", 210, so we got some height there. 12 offers during the recruiting cycle, Georgia Tech, Miami. But we are signed with Miami. We are signed with the U. So we're going to keep looking at him. No scouting report listed. So we're going to have to get our scouting report when we look at the tape here. Enrolled with Miami. Visiting Miami. We are locked in with the U. Now we're going over here to On3. Here's where he's a 4-star with On3, 3-star with everybody else. On3 has him ranked 19th in the class. And how I rank the rankers, it's On3 and 24/7 Sports kind of even. Then Rivals, then ESPN. And with On3 listing him as a 4-star, we'll go look at the tape. But more than likely, he's around there. Ranked 39th in the class among the industry rankings, 6'6", 217. So we have an up-to-date listing on his weight. Probably thicker than that by now. Pittsburgh, Georgia Tech, Ole Miss looking at him. Memphis. So we got some Power 5 schools. But we need to take a look under the hood, see what he's about. So we're going to take a look at the tape here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about it. We're going to run this. Let's see what he's working with. Stepping back. Dude's got an arm. Dude's got an arm. I've seen that field before. I've covered somebody or a bunch of people from this school before. The guy's named Judd, and he's from Georgia. That's very interesting to me. Gets the ball out there. He flicks it on the wrist. He flicks it on the... He's tall too. Scanning. Command downfield. Some good ball placement. Now you may say, hey, they got Cam Rohr and they got Puffinger or whatever from the portal. They got a lot of talent quarterback there. Why are we looking at this 3-star/4-star quarterback? One, we got to know about all these players. A lot of these players can't know them all. Two, he's going to be learning from those quarterbacks. He's getting some good education from Cam Ward and company, and he's just a freshman right now. It's going to take time to develop. We got some wheels here. Not wheels. He's not like Mike Vick or anything, but I wasn't expecting that. We're rolling out. I clipped this, but I didn't watch it. I always have live reactions. But he's learning from good quarterbacks. We're in a good offense here. We're with a good team. We got good playmakers around him. We got some good intangibles with his arm strength and size here. We can move a bit in the pocket. Took a hit. Maybe in a couple years. Maybe in a couple years he can develop to be more. That's what I'm saying. Throws it right out in front of him. But you got to know your players. You got to know what's on your roster, Miami fans. And if you like recruiting, you got to know these players too, because a lot of these players hit the portal these days. And he could be going to your team. He sat behind those good quarterbacks. We got some intangibles there. He can move a little bit. Look at him go. While I was clipping this, I looked up. I saw him moving in the pocket, and I was like, uh-oh, this guy might be a statue. It's not. It's not. I'm glad I didn't stick with that. I'm glad I'm open-minded. Not a bad quarterback for what you're getting in the rankings. On3 is more correct. I don't have a freshman quarterback rankings. I probably should. I'm probably more equipped to do so than a lot of people out there on the internet, since I've legit watched them. I would say this. He's got a strong arm. He's got accuracy downfield. We're seeing a mental process while being in danger with defensive linemen in front of his face. I say 20-ish range is correct. 20-ish, somewhere around there. 20, 25. That range of talent. Not in the 50s. He feels too good for the 50s. Too many good schools were looking at him. He's got good placement downfield. I'm seeing that. Like, I'm not a quarterback whisperer or anything. I'm not. That is the hardest position in sports to analyze is quarterback. So I always use that with a grain of salt when I look at quarterbacks. But honestly, just raw intangibles, it's looking good. The ball comes out there quick. He's got a gun on him. He's got touch. He's throwing it differently in a lot of different plays. Rolling out, looking good. This is a very good quarterback prospect. A very underrated player. Miami got a steal here. Did you just see what he did in the pocket? He kept his eyes downfield and worked off reads. We're moving. Yeah, he's underranked. He doesn't even have a scouting report, so they're not really telling you why either. Like, he's mobile. He can move around. He's not a super statue back there. He's not Mike Vick either. But look at him go. He compares to a lot of the quarterbacks we've watched. We've worked down the rankings watching every quarterback of the 2024 class. I say, top 30 or so? All of them going to top Power 5 schools? Look at him hang tall in the pocket. He's hanging tall no matter what because he's 6'6", but he hangs with them. We have to look at more of these players that are lower in the rankings. Moves in the pocket a bit. He felt that and moved. Looking, moves. There we go. So he's looking to the outside guy and went to the inside guy. Outside read to inside read. There are some negatives in his game. Feel free to throw that out there in the comments. Out in front of his receiver, though. Gets it out there. Trusts his wide receiver. Gets out quick. Next play here. Play action. Tossing it up. Looking good. Getting out to his receiver. He gets out quick. Definitely gets it out quick. Rolling out. Seeing the feet there. Not super agile on the feet. I'll definitely call that out. Moving laterally, not super elite at that. But again, you got good movement skills. You can keep the play alive. Getting some yak there. Play action. Gets it out quick. He sees it and he rips it. That's one thing you say about him. Steps up, steps into the throw. Starting to look at the mechanics a little bit more. Rolls out. Keeps the ball tight in there. Don't know what's going on here. Play already started. He's got a pretty ball. Steps up in the pocket. He steps up and throws it. He could be a guy in a couple years. He can wing it. He could be a guy in a couple years that just starts coming out as a starter. Or you're hearing rumors about it or something. He keeps developing and he acclimates well to the college game. You might be seeing him sooner than later. I'm not saying he's going to beat out the guys in front of him. But Curry Brown's gone. Judd Anderson's got some unrealized talent here. Just got to tap into it. I'll say that. Not everybody taps into their talent. That's why not everybody who has talent hits at the college level and then go on to the NFL level. That's just real reality. But he's got it. He's got it with the arm there. Throwing off platform. What's this? What's this? It's a good quarterback prospect. A lot of potential here with this kid. Well, Judd out here, slinging the rock around. He's got a lot of experience throwing the football. Waiting on timing routes. He's got a lot of experience. Not an offense that is cut and dry, that is meat and potatoes. There's some timing involved. There's some reads. He's going to at least be a good backup. He's going to develop quickly. Whether that's with Miami or not, we shall see. But for him to be ranked in the 50 range is blasphemy. And he could be ranked that low because they do not see an initial pathway for him because of Poffenbarger and Ward. And they don't want their rankings to look off, so they moved him down with bias. He slings it. He's got a gun on him. He's got the height. Very tough quarterback prospect here. Moving a bit. You see him lower that shoulder. This is a very good quarterback prospect. Judd Anderson is going to be learning behind some good quarterbacks here at Miami. When he does, or if he does get his opportunity, he's going to have good weapons to throw the ball to. We're seeing that in this recruiting class right now. He's very underranked. There's not really any red flags. Not really any red flags. He just has to develop the traits he has because he has a strong ball downfield. He can throw a moon ball. He can throw lasers. He's got touch. He's accurate downfield. He's quick when it comes to processing things, processing the wide receiver, really anticipating where they're going to be at. If guys are in his face, it doesn't matter. He'll move to left or right and then chuck it downfield. Judd Anderson is a good prospect to have on the back end of your roster as a young guy while you're dealing with these good quarterbacks here to see what you have in Judd. And then also, once those guys are funneled out, you got this guy developed here, ready to step up for the competition to see if he can take over the starting job because Miami's always going to be bringing in quarterbacks. But Judd Anderson has some potential here, has some upside, has a live arm. I'll say that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.